A person may be identified by his physical features, but he is respected for his nature, his attitude and his behavior and action. A person's nature and attitude plays a very important role. A person does an action based on his attitude towards life. Therefore, attitude of a person is very important in choosing an action. We have the chance to choose an action. If we choose an action and if we perform an action, then we have to meet its consequences. Whatever be the result, we have to accept it. So here we have an opportunity to choose an action. And if an action is done, then we have to meet its consequences. This is what Lord Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. You have only right to do an action. You do not have a right for the result. Because once an action is done, then the result will automatically follow. Any action will have its positives and negatives. And any result also will have positives and negatives. Many factors influence the result. One of the important thing is our karmic influence, our knowledge, our experience, our maturity with which we do an action, all this influence the result. So fearing for the result, many people will not perform an action, fearing the result, fearing the failure. It is not proper to be inactive, fearing the result, because we cannot remain inactive. Even if we physically remain inactive, our mind will be active and it will be churning out ideas, planning something, and if we do not perform an action, then it will deplete our energy. It will create frustration in us. It will make our mind more and more weak. Life compels us to act. Life demands action from us. So you should not remain inactive, fearing failure. And one has to concentrate on a certain job or a certain task while doing it. And nowadays multitasking is very common. And when we do that, we have to concentrate on a particular task. If we plan for the next task to be done, or if we over-concern about the result, then that will affect the action that we are doing at present, and it will drag on this action without being completed. So multitasking is good, provided you have to concentrate on a single task at a time. Most of the students do not do this in nowadays. They do not concentrate on their studies. They have multiple ideas and they concentrate on some other thing instead of concentrating on their studies. So concentrating on a single task at a time is very important. We should not compare or we should not imitate others' action, because when we choose an action, it is based on our karmic impression, our experience, our maturity of mind, our knowledge, and this differs from person to person. So definitely we can be influenced by others' ideas, but when we copy or just imitate others' action, then it will not work. Their result will be different and our result will be different. So we have to create our own plan. We have to depend on our own ideas to perform an action. And we must have passion in which something we do. We must have the passion to do something. Then the results will not affect us. Even if it is failure, when we enjoy doing an action, then the result will not affect us. It gives us more and more energy to do the action or continue with the action. A karma yogi renounces his mind and not the action. He continuously works, tirelessly works without concerning about the result. Positive or negative, he is least concerned about the result and he keeps on working. So this is Karma Yoga of Bhagavad Gita. Thank you for watching.